Hi guys, I have a special guest today and I will ask William to introduce himself.
Hi, Melissa. Hello, audience. My name's William Pullen. I'm a psychotherapist here in London. And Melissa, you've kindly invited me onto your show to talk a little bit about what I do as a psychotherapist in my new book, which is about a kind of psychotherapy that you can practice yourself, either with a friend or by yourself, running programs out of the book on anxiety, depression, all sorts of things. Mindful walking, mindful running, running with kids, all sorts of things.
Very cool. So your book is about dynamic running therapy. What is dynamic running therapy?
Well, I think it's easiest explained as a sort of fusion of mindfulness, talk therapy, and movement, normally either running or walking. So the mindfulness gets you out of your mind and into the location that you want to be in. So we ground you first at the beginning of every session. So mindful meditation. There's a guide to how to do that in the book. And then you run following questions. There's an app as well that does the same thing called dynamic running therapy. And you run with a specific question and over a series of days, different questions, as many times as you like. And these questions help you explore your depression, your anxiety, your anger, your relationship issues, whatever it may be. And then you write notes and you go on a sort of journey. It helps you understand what's going on for you. And my voice is with you either in the book or in the app you're listening to me as you run.
Okay. And the exercise, is it like, it's generally like, do I picture it on a treadmill or running down the street? Like, I don't even know.
Whichever you prefer. I mean, it doesn't matter. Or you could be walking, don't forget. If you're reading the book, you don't have to be running. You can just be sitting there thinking about the questions.
Oh, I thought it was like simultaneously, like running with some kind of therapy going at the same time as the running. Like,
no, that's what it is ideally. You're right. You're right. You're taking the question of the day, which is in the book, and you run with that. But if you can't run or you can't get out and you've got half an hour to sit down and just think about it, well, then think about it. But the running therapy works best when you're running because it really brings up these issues. It brings up what it is that you're feeling deep down. That's part of the special, I think, ability that it has.
Okay, that kind of a little bit connects to my next question, which is what makes it work exactly? What makes running and therapy simultaneously, what makes it work scientifically or however you want to put it?
Yeah, I would say it works like this. I think that we're supposed to be in movement. We're supposed to, as you know, like Aborigines, they go walk about. If you've ever been on a road trip, you know that sensation of feeling like you're part of a narrative and stories come out. I just think that when you're moving, your body is moving, your soul moves and your mind moves and everything moves and it helps get things up. Now, I think that when you're running, they come up even faster because your endorphins are running, your adrenaline may be going up, your breath is short, and you can become emotional in a way that you just might not do if you're just sitting there calmly telling somebody how you feel. It makes you, so it lets you access feelings better, but also it's very empowering because if you're depressed or anxious, one of the worst things about it is the sensation that there's a discomfort in your body and there's nothing you can do to address it. You think about it and you try to think your way out of it and you try to talk your way out of it. Well, this gives you a more proactive way to actually address it on all sorts of different levels. And it gives you a way to measure your progress and measure your commitment because you've gone, you know what, today I spent 10 minutes running 1 mile towards feeling better about myself or burning off my anxiety or just getting out or meeting people or counting trees or whatever I did. And that's, that changes everything because anxiety and depression, they're at their worst when you're at home, right? They just that's where they sort of roll over and spin inside you.
So if people want to find you, they can find you on a few platforms. One is your website.
Yeah, which is dynamicrunningtherapy.com.
Okay, and I will link that in the description. I will also link your book, and I will link your Twitter, where people can ask you questions if they want to ask you questions.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
My Twitter is Pullen Therapy. My book is Run for Your Life. You can get it on Amazon or in all good bookstores.
Cool. Thank you very much for answering my questions and for talking to my audience about what dynamic running therapy is.
Thank you, Melissa. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.